Hi, it's good to talk to you today. My name is Seth Le Leu. I'm the Chief Advisor for International Development and Humanitarian Affairs for World Vision New Zealand.
Hi Seth, welcome.
Thank you.
There are so many issues here and abroad. How does World Vision decide who to support?
Firstly, we are always about the children, and it's always about children in the most need. So with all the issues that are happening across the world, the first thing we look at is what's the greatest need?
So how did World Vision respond to the typhoon in the Philippines?
Well, this was a historical event. You know, it was bigger than anything that we've ever seen before. The highest velocity winds coming in, so we knew this was going to be big. Not only that, but we have many people and children working in the area that we're living and working in the area that we are in. So we knew that this was going to be a response. And of course, again, it's about the children. And so our first response was to make sure that those children are safe and secure after the emergency. That where children didn't have families, child-friendly spaces is a lovely little oasis of calm. Now, of course, we are in the process of seeing how do we rebuild these communities, and this is the long haul that we're in right now.
And so how will the money raised in New Zealand help these children in the Philippines?
Well, firstly, we are working in at least 10 affected communities in this area, and so we will be working through those relationships to identify and prioritise the main things that those communities need, and then use the money for those things to rebuild the facilities the community needs.
What happens after the media stops reporting on disasters like these?
Well, that's the thing. You know, during the media response, everybody's interested. We can work in some of these communities, and we will be working in these communities possibly for the next 2 or 3 years using the funds that World Vision internationally has collected to assist these communities, and it's always about building back better.
So whilst World Vision work to support children and families after a disaster, how does World Vision help to prepare communities for such occurrences?
Well, this is where child sponsorship is such a cool thing, because through child sponsorship we help communities become stronger so that when a disaster comes, it doesn't just completely destroy them. You know, we are putting in good water systems, we are helping people to build stronger economic links, which gives them a buffer when things go bad. So the best way to help people in emergencies is beforehand, all of what we do is to create strong communities in developing countries. And I would like to suggest that in the Philippines, the work that we've already done has meant that the number of deaths that occurred during this was lessened.
And why World Vision?
Well, there's no reason why people can't support. There's lots of good agencies around who are doing amazing work, and we partner with them, and there's more work than everybody can handle. But we feel that we have an amazing footprint across the world, working in many countries and working with around 150 million children and their parents and communities. And so where we are, we can respond immediately. Like in the Philippines, our staff were already there when the hurricane was bearing down on them. And so those are places where we're known, and it's easy for us to work because we have the long-term relationships.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I'd like to just say that I cannot help but be excited by New Zealanders. New Zealanders have the most amazing heart. And when I think of the need in the Philippines, and I think of how Kiwis have just once again given of themselves and of their resources to help these communities, I just have to say, New Zealanders, you rock. Thank you.
Thank you very much.